Good day, folks. This is your housing review for the Central Okanagan for September of 2025. The Central Okanagan has not done as well in the last year as some of the other areas of the interior. All areas of the interior have been going through a little bit of a correction, but the Central Okanagan has been a little bit more aggressive. If you look at the absorption, it shows here we were up around in May of 2023 at 25%, very strong absorption. And then it started to come down, and it's been down fairly consistently since about last September, actually 2 years ago, September of 2023. And you can see it's below that balanced range of 12% to 20%. So that means it's a buyer's market. It's in correction, that type of thing. So if we look over at the sales, though, there is some information, and realtors are kind of reporting in the Central Okanagan that they can see things or feel things are turning around a bit, and some activity is coming back. The sales in September of 2025, just residential sales only, 157. September previous, 117. So sales are up for the first time in a while. The previous is in 2023 was 116. So there is some indication that the market is starting to recover in the Central Okanagan. However, there's an old saying, and it says that a month does not make a market. A month doesn't make a market. And so what that means is that this little bump in sales doesn't really mean anything by itself. But if we see that consistently starting to rise, we're going to be heading for recovery, which everybody is expecting here between now and the first and second quarter of 2026. Let's have a look at prices here. So from January, we average January to September of 2025, and you look over here, the average price of a single-family dwelling sold from January to September of 2025 was $1,088,000. If you look at that same time period between January and September of 2024, the average price was $1,034,000. So there's our second indication that things might be happening, even though that's an average. The last 2-3 months have seen fairly strong pricing. So I wouldn't say that things are recovering, but there's certainly an indication of the beginning. And it may, if these statistics stay consistent in the next couple of months, we can safely say that the Central Okanagan is now in a recovery format. That's your market review for the Central Okanagan for September of 2025.